of the future is here. Play, pause, rewind your favorite TV show anytime, anywhere on the Afro mobile app. That's right, it's that easy. Simply download the Afro mobile app and discover a world of the most amazing local and international content. Radio shows, podcasts, mixes by your favorite DJs, and so much more. Get breaking news in the palm of your hands from a wide range of trusted sources. And that's not all. You can chat with your friends, favorite journalists, TV and radio show hosts. Enjoy this and a lot more when you download the Afro mobile app for free. Available on Google Play Store and the App Store.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Big Talk on 106.1 Next Radio. We are also live on NBS Television, the Political Command Center. Today we are going to be discussing issues to do with COVID-19. This is a disease that has been here for 2 years now, about almost 2 years. But it is a disease that has been in the world since 2019, hence the name COVID-19. Had our first case in March of 2020, and since then life has not been the same again, with lockdowns, restrictions, curfews, schools closed. At one point, the whole nation was closed and everybody was in their houses. And now the world and Uganda is trying to recover. So we're trying to make sense of how Uganda is recovering and whether we'll recover fast enough or if we are recovering anyway from this disease. And the experts now tell us that we should expect a third wave. So more lockdowns, more restrictions, or should we just, like the president of Kenya said, start trying to live with the disease? I have an interesting panel made up of economists and people who understand these issues. I have close to me here Brighton Barugahare, is the Commissioner for Policy Analysis in the Ministry of Education. Good morning and you're welcome.
Good morning, thank you.
And then just next to him there is Honorable Omara Paul, development economist. He's also the MP of Otuke in the Parliament of Uganda. He's on the Presidential Advisory Committee on Budget. Good morning and you're welcome.
Thank you very much, viewers.
And then we have Alana Kembabazi, who is the Programs Manager, Initiative for Social and Economic Rights. Good morning, you're welcome, Alana.
Good morning, I'm glad to be here.
And Dr. Fred Muhumuza is an economist, and if you've watched NBS, you know that he's the man who has spoken to us on many things and foreseen many economic issues in this country on this television. So he's kind of an economic foreseer for us. Good morning, Doctor. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning, our viewers and listeners out there.
All right. The country has been closed. I'll start with Dr. Muhumuza. The country has been closed since the previous lockdown, about almost 2 years. Some sectors have never actually opened, like the entertainment sector. The night economy has all but shut down. And the music sector, people are complaining, and some are going to Gulu. But that is not the point. The point is, while the world now is talking about recovery, we had a first attempt at recovery after the first lockdown. And that one failed because we had another lockdown. What do you foresee?
Well, what do I foresee? Recovery may not be the word you want to use at this moment. You still want to balance the boat. So you want to make sure the lights stay on. I think that's what we should be looking at. How do we make sure it doesn't get worse? How do we make sure we get back to where we were before the pandemic began? And then we can from there begin to think how would we increase the trajectory to where we would want to be. So at this point, you're trying to stabilize the boat, you're trying to avoid the worst, and that's why the current language is vaccination, because at least there is evidence to that, that when you vaccinate, you are able to open up some windows of the economy. Now, opening up, unfortunately, some people believe once you open up, the economy will come back. Now, the first opening up showed what we had foreseen much earlier, to say it's one thing to open the arcades. It's another thing for the arcades to become functional.